What if you could play Super Mario 64 forever? What a tagline. That is a slam dunk game hook, because I read those words and within seconds I was downloading the subject of this video. Infinite Mario 64 version 0.1. I'll link it down below. So what is this? It's a game/ROM hack made by this individual, and well, one way or another, what it seeks to do is pretty much explained in the title. Generate infinite levels for Super Mario 64. Remember when you were a kid and you were like, gee whiz? You said gee whiz because you were a kid, presumably. Gee whiz, I wish I could play Mario 64 forever, and instead of a paltry 120 stars, there's 120 billion stars. Well, shake your childhood self's hand and congratulate them for being so forward thinking, because that future is now. Now, I'm kind of big on Mario, so this is a no-brainer for me, but I'm also super interested in this for other reasons. But hold on, let's take a look at what this is, and we'll discuss what I find really interesting. So, as promised, you boot it up and the game will generate you a brand new stage with a star in it. You can sort of see the game doing its thing as the stage materializes in front of your very eyes. It's mesmerizing to watch the shapes wiggle and form themselves into a stage you'll get to play. Once it's formed, you can rotate around and observe it, perhaps formulating the path you might take. Then, it's just like you wanted. You get to jump around on infinitely generated playgrounds, finding infinite stars. When you've completed the current stage, you can make a new one, and when you've completed that one, you can make a new one. You get the idea. I went assuming it would be pretty basic, and maybe it is. There's just one look at the stages right now. They kind of just look like this. But I found myself surprised nonetheless. One stage I played had rotating parts, and I actually needed to utilize them to beat the stage. Now, does it work perfectly? No, I have bumped into a few stages that I'm pretty sure are unclearable. But the cool thing is you can exchange seeds, which I think will generate the same stage for someone else. Which I guess means it's procedurally generated rather than AI, but I could be wrong. The project doesn't actually explicitly state what's powering the stage generation, and I'm gonna talk about AI anyway, so I'll just let an infinite game of Mario play out in the background while I postulate to you about the future. So maybe this game isn't AI, maybe it's just procedural generation, but we all know it's coming. AI will be integrated into game development. Now we can argue all day about how this will be negative or positive, but it's gonna happen all the same. By now, you've seen the Sora AI stuff and you've seen how impressive it can get with video. And you've seen it compared to how AI video was a year ago. So we're all basically aware of the speed at which things are changing. But isn't this pretty much the perfect use case for AI? All my life, I've wanted more Mario 64. And it's not necessarily limited to Mario. I've always wanted to explore digital worlds because if I'm being honest with myself, at a very core and base level, I have that human desire to explore. I know you have it too, but the age of exploration is over, right? Well, I don't know. What you're watching right now might be crude, yes. These stages are too simple and too bland to meaningfully hold my attention for longer than like a few hours. But what about when the next layer comes? Okay, now stages can be themed, just like the ones in base Mario 64. You can have a lava stage, an ice stage, the grassy plains, a sandy desert. Okay, now it's a little more interesting. Now the next layer, the game can have a variety of stars to collect, some difficult, some that might test your platforming skills, and some easy. And the next layer, and the next layer. How many layers until I'm hooked? This is basically the experience I've been looking for my whole life. I've spent hundreds of hours playing a ROM hack of Mario 64 called B3313, which is sort of like a pseudo-infinite Mario with hundreds of corridors and levels to explore. But there's still intentionality there, which makes it interesting to explore and play. Shout out to the B3313 boys! But how long until AI can give meaningful exploration? And what happens when it's there? Remember Vaporwave? The early 90s digital world aesthetic swept us up with this bizarre nostalgic charm. A generation experiencing memories that they never had. What if in the future AI gaming is more than just Infinite Mario, and we can explore that promise of those infinite digital worlds? Full of optimistic wonder. What if we can just make more of the things we already like, forever indulging in whatever our particular favor was? Maybe someone really wants more Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe someone else wants a Halo 1 campaign that goes on forever. Or maybe, like me, you've always wanted to explore those worlds of the Vaporwave aesthetic. And just what happens when we slap a VR set on. Now, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. Believe it or not, when I'm not in my ceremonial Doom Prophet robes, I put on another mask. The mask of a functioning human. I go to the gym 5 times a week. I work 9 to 5 in a rewarding job where I do a little good in the world. I watch what I eat. I try to get along with my workplace contemporaries. But as soon as this is an option, as soon as I can explore the infinite digital worlds that AI may bring, I'm dropping out. So how many like me are out there, simply wearing the mask of a productive member of society? How many are going to walk away from the deal that's on the table in favor of the deal on the screen? Am I jumping the gun a little bit?
Well, yeah.
It's just Infinite Mario. For now. But I think it's pretty neat. And I think it's just the beginning. Also, since we're here on the ground floor of Infinite Mario, we might as well make a creepypasta up. Did you guys know if you play Infinite Mario at 3:13 in the morning, Shadow Mario will appear and chase you? And if you play at 11:11 p.m., there's a chance you could clip into the back rooms. And who knows what's waiting for you there. Be careful out there, gamers. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Doom Prophet out. Or maybe we'll meet again someday in the digital planes.